Hi everyone, Gazalay Low here, Bondi Guru. I hope you're all doing really wonderful. So I wanted to do this video today because I want to talk a little bit about, first of all, the intuitive horoscopes and the reminders that they can be and are in your life and how they can support you. But understand something here, that first of all, the forecast is generally for the day of the date that I've written, okay? Sometimes they extend out a little bit longer, but usually they're for that date. I'm referring to what's going on for you within, internally. My role as an intuitive facilitator is to support you to keep bringing your attention to the inner energy field of your body, to keep feeling sensations, keep coming back to the present moment. Once you become more and more acquainted, if you like, with the present moment, then intuition, your ability to hear and feel intuition, of course, expands. Now, I want to put this point out as a reminder because I see a lot of messages or DMs that come through, and sometimes I see people go, I've had enough of everything that's going on in my life. And not to take that away from you, I know there are people that go through, an array of challenges that I probably could never even fathom. So it's not to take away that from anybody. It's more to help you understand something, that no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what dream or vision you have, and no matter how many dreams you bring to fruition or how many goals you attain and so on and so forth, you're still going to face challenges. There will still be ups and downs. There is not a point that we get to that we then never have to face challenges or have awakenings or growth spurts and things of that nature. The reason I say this is because it's very easy to read your forecast and go, oh great, so in about 2 weeks my career is going to change, and then that means I'm going to live happily ever after, and I'm going to make so much money, I'm going to be so happy, or I'm going to get into a relationship and all my problems are going to go away, things of that nature. Now, whether the money comes in or the relationship comes in, all of that, great. But there won't be a happily ever after. Because in that relationship, there are other challenges that you will face. In the money coming in, there are other challenges you will face. In getting, the career, whatever, getting to the top of whatever mountain, there are other challenges you're going to have to face. Once you know this, or let me put it in this way, once I realized, okay, no matter what happens or what I get in my life or what dream I bring to fruition, I am still going to have challenges to face. That's never going to end because I'm always growing. I'm still going to face parts of myself and overcome thoughts and limitations. And I'm constantly growing. There is no place that I get to and I'm forever living this life of, no challenges. That doesn't exist. And I apologize if this is making anybody feel really bad, because it's not my intention. It's more to help you the way that it helped me realize. So since there's always going to be ups and downs, that's just part of life. I may as well keep bringing my attention to this present moment and living in this moment and making the most of what I have in this moment, because the next moment or the moment after isn't better than this moment. And that is, I think, one of the biggest illusions and what we get sold, depending on what you're looking at, that if you do this thing or if you do that thing, then you're forever going to be happy, or if you buy this thing, if you buy that thing. None of it's true. If you can't be in this moment right now and experience joy in this moment, meaning you got to look for it sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting that, as soon as you come into the moment, you're going to experience joy. No, first what happens is, especially if you're not familiar with the present moment, first thing that happens is there's all of the unexpressed emotions and bits and pieces that have been sitting within, taking up your mental space and sitting in your body, are going to arise. Then you deal with them, and then you go deeper, and there's more stuff that kind of sits there and that arises. The point is, I'm going about this in a very long way, because I feel like I really need to choose my words very carefully, depending on who's listening and what filter they're using. But the point I'm making is that that happily ever after idea, version that we've been sold or given, whatever, in this world doesn't exist. Be here in this moment. Make the most of whatever it is that you have available to you in this moment. Use what you have available to you in this moment. I'm not saying don't have goals and dreams and have all of those things, bring them to fruition, and also understand that that doesn't mean that once you live in a particular house that's it forever. You're never going to have any issues to face or deal with. That next moment is going to be better than this moment is the biggest lie that there is. I think that's all I needed to say, but had to go about it the long way. I wanted to share that with you guys in particular because I know when you're reading your forecast, understand that my intention is to support you to come back to the present moment, to use this, to not use, but to be in this moment and use what you have in this moment rather than continuously looking for the next moment. And when I talk about, there's an insight coming through, or, there will be changes that will pop in the next 3 to 4 weeks of your life, which I have for the Scorpios, for example, it doesn't necessarily mean that those changes that pop in mean that you will never have challenges again. So when you read the forecast with the understanding that what's most empowering is to be in this present moment, and that this forecast is supporting me to navigate through what's going on internally, to be able to be in this present moment, then you stop waiting for that one moment that's going to come into your life and change everything, and then you're forever happy. You stop waiting for that. You are free in every way possible when you stop playing that game. You're free to be in the present moment. If you're free to be in the present moment, then you're free to enjoy what the present moment has to offer and the connection, the depth that the present moment has. That's it. I just wanted to share that with you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll connect with you again soon.